Welcome students for classification of elements and periodicity in properties, KCET, NEET and JEE lecture video. In brief, we shall revise the variation of periodic properties in modern periodic table. The first one is atomic radius. Atomic radius, students, across the period gradually decreases because addition of electrons in the same shell occurs, whereas down the group atomic radius increases, addition of the valence electrons in the new shell occurs. The effective nuclear charge across the period increases, that is, hold of the nucleus on the valence shell electrons increases if we move from left to right of the modern periodic table, whereas down the group, students, effective nuclear charge decreases as the size is increasing. Ionization enthalpy across the period increases due to small size and effective nuclear charge is getting increased, so removal of electrons becomes difficult. The energy required would be relatively higher across the period, whereas down the group, students, as size is increasing, effective nuclear charge decreases, so ionization enthalpy value decreases. Electron affinity across the period increases, whereas down the group electron affinity decreases. And electronegativity value across the period, that is from left side to right side, moving from metals towards the non-metals, electronegativity value increases, whereas down the group, students, electronegativity value decreases. With this basic concept, let us solve some of the questions which are asked in previous question papers. So question number first, the elements with atomic numbers 9, 17, 35, 53, 85 are all, and the options are option A, heavy metals, option B, light metals, option C, noble gases, and option D, halogens. Students, the atomic numbers which are given in this, 9 corresponds to fluorine, 17 andre atomic number chlorine, 35 means bromine, and as you know 53 corresponds to iodine, atomic number 85 corresponds to astatine. So with this you can very easily predict that all these elements belongs to halogen family. Option D is the right answer. Halogens are from 17th group. Let us continue. Second question, in the following, the elements with the highest ionization energy is. Let us see the option. Students, you are knowing the electronic configuration of neon, that is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. So neon is having 10 electrons. In the question, he is asking you the element with the highest ionization energy. Students, the valence electrons are entering in the p orbital. The p orbital can accommodate maximum of 6 electrons. So maximum electrons which can be present in the p orbital is how much? 6 electrons. In option B, if you carefully observe students, it is having 3 electrons in the 3p orbital. So the total capacity of the p orbital is 6 electrons, but it is having only 3 electrons, means it is half filled. And students, you are knowing that half filled and completely filled orbitals are stable. With this, removal of the electron requires higher amount of energy, thus resulting in higher ionization enthalpy. So students, option B is the right answer with the configuration of the element neon 3s2 3p3 with highest ionization enthalpy. Question third, magnesium cation is isoelectric with option A calcium cation, option B sodium cation, option C zinc cation, and option D cupric cation. So students, let us first consider the definition of isoelectric. Atoms and ions that are having the same electronic configuration are said to be isoelectronic. In case of magnesium cation, students, magnesium atomic number is 12, but 2 of the electrons are removed, so it gets the charge Mg plus 2 with the electronic configuration is 1s2 2s2 2p6. Whereas students, in case of sodium cation, the electronic configuration is 1s2 2s2 2p6 because sodium atomic number is 11, but sodium cation plus 1 charge means we are removing 1 electron from the sodium. So number of electrons would be again 10. We can write electronic configuration as 1s2 2s2 2p6 with the 10 electrons of sodium cation. With this, we can conclude that magnesium cation and sodium cation, students, are having the same electronic configuration with 10 electrons each. So the right answer is option B, sodium cation. Moving to the next one, question 4th, the electronic configuration of chromium with plus 3 charge is option A, argon 3d5 4s1, option B, argon 3d2 4s1, option C, argon 3d3 4s0 4s0, option D, argon 3d4 4s2. Students, chromium atomic number is 24. We can write electronic configuration of chromium as 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 3d5 4s1, or by using inert gas, that is argon, we can represent the innermost 18 electrons as argon followed by 3d5 4s1, outer electronic configuration. But we are having cation of chromium with 3 plus charge. So students, from the valence shell we need to remove 3 electrons, 1 electron from 4s orbital, whereas rest of the 2 electrons we are removing from 3d orbital. So we get electronic configuration for chromium cation with 3 plus charge is 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 3d3 and 4s0, or by using inert gas configuration, argon represents the first 18 electrons with an inner shell, followed by 3d3 and 4s1 the outer electronic configuration. So students, with this we can tell that option C is the right answer. Argon 3d3 4s0. Moving to the next one, question 5. The correct order in which the first ionization potential increases is option A, sodium, potassium, beryllium, potassium, sodium, beryllium, option C, potassium, beryllium, sodium, or option D, beryllium, sodium and potassium. Students, let us first understand the meaning of first ionization potential. It is a measure of the energy required for the removal of one electron from a neutral atom. So from a neutral atom, if you want to remove one electron from the valence shell of it, the amount of energy required for that removal of one electron is nothing but first ionization potential or energy. Students, in this case, ionization energy decreases down the group with increase in size, and these elements belong to first group. The correct order of first ionization enthalpy should be potassium is having lesser amount of ionization potential value compared to that of sodium. Thus, ionization energy increases across a period from left to right side of a given periodic table. Beryllium lies on the right of the lithium in the periodic table. So students, beryllium has got the highest ionization enthalpy as the number of shells is less than that of sodium and potassium in case of beryllium. So with this we can conclude that the correct order of first ionization potential in the increasing order is option B with potassium, sodium and the higher value for beryllium. Now let us consider question number 6. An element with atomic number 21 is. Options are option A, it is a halogen, option B, it is a representative element, option C, transition element, and option D, alkali metal. Students, they are giving you atomic number as 21. With this, we can account the electronic configuration as 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. Means 18 electrons accounted. So rest 3 electrons in 4s2, 3d1. So based on electronic configuration, it is clear that the element belongs to a transition element, and the name of the element, students, with the atomic number 21, it is scandium. So we can conclude that option C is the right answer, transition element. Moving to the next one, question 7. The correct order of ionization energy or potential of carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine is. So options, students, if we consider across the period, ionization energy value increases, and the reason for this is due to effective nuclear charge, that is, hold of the nucleus on the valence shell electrons increases as we move from left side to right side, that is across the period. However, the ionization energy of oxygen is lower than the ionization energy of nitrogen, and the reason behind this, students, in case of nitrogen, an electron is to be removed from stable half-filled 2p orbital, which requires a large amount of energy. Due to this, the correct order of ionization energy of carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine in increasing order can be written as carbon first, followed by oxygen, nitrogen, and the highest value for fluorine. So students, option B is the right answer. Let us proceed with question 8. The oxide of an element whose electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1 is options. Option A, basic in nature. Option B, acidic in nature. Option C, it is a neutral. Option D, amphoteric in nature. Students, if you observe the electronic configuration of the given element, it is having only one electron in the s orbital. So with this, the oxide formed for that given metal will be having the chemical formula M2O, because valency of the metal is 1. And students, to be specific, with this electronic configuration, the element is sodium. So we can write the oxide of sodium as Na2O. When sodium oxide is dissolved in water, aqueous solution means in water, if we add sodium oxide, then we get sodium hydroxide. This proves that sodium oxide is basic in nature. Also, according to their basic behavior, they react with acids in acid-base reaction to produce salts and water. So with this, we can conclude that the metal is sodium metal, the oxide of the element is sodium oxide, and it is basic in nature. Option A is the right answer. Moving to the next one, question number 9. Generally, the first ionization energy increases along a period, but there are some exceptions. One which is not an exception is option A, sodium and magnesium. Option B, nitrogen and oxygen. Option C, beryllium and boron. Option D, magnesium and aluminium. So the right answer is sodium and magnesium, because ionization enthalpy increases across the period as the nuclear charge is increasing and atomic size decreases. So option A is the right answer, which is a general trend. Sodium has lesser first ionization enthalpy value compared to magnesium. So sodium magnesium is not an exception in this case. Moving to the next one, question 10. The correct order of electronegativities of nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and phosphor is. The options gives you the decreasing order of electronegativity. Which one is right? Students, you are knowing that across a period, electronegativity value increases from left to right side, and hence we can tell that fluorine is more electronegative compared to oxygen, and oxygen is more electronegative compared to nitrogen, because across the period what is happening? Electronegativity value increases. But down the group, students, compare now for nitrogen and phosphor. Down the group, electronegativity value has to decrease. So if we compare between nitrogen and phosphor, nitrogen has got more electronegativity negativity value when compared to phosphor. So with this, we can write the decreasing order of electronegativity as fluorine with the highest value, next oxygen, followed by nitrogen, and least value for phosphor. So students, option C is the right answer. Next question. The electronic configuration of cupric ion is, students, atomic number of copper is 29. So let us write electronic configuration of copper first. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d9. So students, from 1s2 up to 3p6, so these electrons are present in the inner shell, which can be represented by argon with the 18 electron. Outermost electrons are 4s2 and 3d9. For the formation of cupric ions, 2 electrons has to be removed. So the removal of electrons occurs from 4s orbital. Both the electrons are removed. As a result, the cupric ions has the electronic configuration as argon 3d9 4s0 by the removal of 2 electrons from the 4s orbital. So students, the right answer is option B with argon 3d9 4s0. Let's continue for the next question. Question number 12. Which one of the following sets of ions represents the collection of isoelectronic species? And the options, students, isoelectronic species are those which are having the same number of electrons. So electrons within all the given set of ions has to be the same. With this, let us first calculate the number of electrons which are present in potassium cation. In case of potassium, students, potassium with the atomic number 19, for the formation of +1 charge, 1 electron is lost. So 19 minus 1, we get 18 electrons. And the next one, calcium. Calcium atomic number is 20. Calcium cation with a 2+ charge, 2 electrons are removed. So 20 minus 2, students, we get 18 value. Scandium atomic number is 21. With the charge 3+, 3 electrons are removed. So 21 minus 3, we get 18. And in case of chloride, students, atomic number of chlorine is 17, gaining of 1 electron. 1 electron in chlorine atom is gained. So we do +1. 17 plus 1 equal to 18. Thus, all these ions are having 18 electrons within them. So option C is the right answer. K plus, Ca plus 2, scandium plus 3 and chloride ions. Moving to the next one. Question number 13. Among the elements from atomic number 1 to 36, the number of elements which have an unpaired electron in their S subshell is, and the options are option A 7, option B 9, option C 4 and option D 6. Students, the atomic number from 1 to 36, we are having in total 6 elements, and the elements are hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, chromium and copper. So all these 6 elements are having one unpaired electron in their S orbital. Hydrogen has the electronic configuration 1s1, whereas lithium, students, with atomic number 3, we write electronic configuration as 1s2, 2s1, and in case of sodium with atomic number 11, electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. And for potassium, atomic number 19, we write electronic configuration as 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6 and 4s1. Students, in case of chromium with atomic number 24, the electronic configuration can be written as argon with the 18 electron and the outermost 3d5 4s1. Whereas in case of copper, the electronic configuration is argon 3d10 4s1. Students, with this we can conclude that totally 6 elements, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, chromium and copper. So these 6 elements are having one unpaired electron in their s orbital. So the right answer is option D with number of elements equal to 6. Moving to the next one, the correct arrangement for the ions in increasing order of their radii, that is atomic radii, is the options given. Students, since calcium cation, potassium cation and sulfide cations are having the same number of electrons, so they can be called as isoelectronic ions. Atomic number is 20, so removal of 2 electrons means 18 electrons are present. In case of potassium, students, 19 is what atomic number. Removal of 1 electron gives 18 electrons in potassium cation. Sulfide anion, sulfur atomic number is 16, so gaining of 2 electrons means 16 plus 2 equal to 18 electrons. So within option A, calcium cation, potassium cation, sulfide anion, so these are isoelectronic ions. When we consider isoelectronic ions, the ion which is having more number of protons in the nucleus gets smallest size, because greater would be effective nuclear charge. So when effective nuclear charge increases, atomic size decreases. With this, students, we can conclude that the increasing order of ionic radii is calcium first with the number of protons equal to 20, whereas potassium number of protons 19, sulfur number of protons equal to 16. Option A is the right answer. Question number 15. The electronic configuration of gadolinium Gd2+ is, with atomic number of gadolinium is 64. Option A, xenon 4f8. Option B, xenon 4f7. Option C, xenon 4f7 5d1 6s2. And option D, xenon 4f7 5d1. Students, the addition of the next electrons in the electronic configuration of gadolinium with atomic number 64 doesn't occur in the half-filled 4f7 orbital, but which occurs in a little higher energy orbital, that is 5d orbital. With this, we can write electronic configuration of gadolinium as xenon 4f7 5d1 6s2. Xenon represents the first 54 electrons by noble gas, whereas the rest 10 electrons are represented by 4f7 5d1 6s2 orbitals. But students, in the question they are asking you about gadolinium cation which is having +2 charge, means the removal of 2 electrons must happen, and these two electrons are removed from 6s2 orbital. As a result, we get the electronic configuration as xenon 4f7 5d1. Option D is the right answer. Let us proceed for question number 16. The electronegativities of carbon, nitrogen, silicon and phosphor are in the order of. Students, if we see the periodic table, across the period, electronegativity value increases, that is from left side to right side, whereas down the group, electronegativity value gradually decreases. And in the question, they are asking you between carbon, nitrogen, silicon and phosphor. If we compare between carbon and nitrogen, nitrogen is towards right side. So nitrogen is having more electronegative value when compared to carbon. Whereas students, silicon is placed below the carbon. So we can predict that silicon must be having lesser electronegative value when compared to carbon, whereas phosphor is placed below the nitrogen. Phosphor electronegativity value is lesser than the nitrogen because down the group electronegativity value decreases. But if you compare between silicon and the phosphor, then phosphor is more electronegative. So students, with this we can write the increasing order of electronegativity of the given elements as silicon with the least value, followed by the phosphor, and next is the carbon, and finally the nitrogen. So students, the right answer is option C. Moving to the next question. Which of the following metallic oxide exhibit amphoteric nature? Let us see the options. Option A, calcium oxide, which is also called as quicklime. Option B, sodium oxide. Option C, barium oxide. And option D is aluminium oxide. Students, in this case, aluminium oxide exhibits amphoteric nature because aluminium oxide can react both with acids as well as the base or alkalis. Then we can call it as an amphoteric in nature. So let us see some of the reactions. When aluminium oxide is made to react with hydrochloric acid, we get aluminium chloride as a salt and water. Whereas the same aluminium oxide, when it has been reacted with sodium hydroxide, we get sodium meta-aluminate, that is NaAlO2 along with water. So students, our aluminium oxide reacts both with HCl as well as sodium hydroxide. So it is behaving as base when it is reacting with the HCl, and it is behaving as an acid when it is reacting with sodium hydroxide. So with this we can say that option D is the right answer, aluminium oxide as amphoteric nature. Moving to the next question. Which of the following is the correct order of radius? And the options are, students, cations lose electrons and are smaller in size when compared to their parent atom. Whereas in case of anions, we add one or more electrons. As a result, they are larger in size when we compare with their parent atoms. And hence, the order is hydride anion, which is negatively charged species. It is having larger radius compared to neutral parent atom, whereas neutral parent atom is larger radius when compared to its cation. But students, for isoelectronic species, the ionic radii decreases with increase in atomic number. That is, nuclear charge when increases, then atomic size decreases. Effective nuclear charge gets increased, which brings about decrease in atomic size in case of isoelectronic species, and hence the correct orders are oxide anion with the larger radius compared to fluoride, and fluoride relatively larger radius when compared to sodium cation, because all these three, oxide, fluoride and sodium cation, forms the isoelectronic species. Whereas students, if we compare between nitride, nitrogen atomic number 7 by gaining 3 electrons, the total number of electrons are 10. Magnesium atomic number 12, removal of 2 electrons gives us a total number of electrons as 10 for magnesium cation. Aluminium atomic number 13, by removal of 3 electrons we get number of electrons equal to 10. So nitride, magnesium cation, aluminium also forms a set of isoelectronic species. As a result, in this case also the right order is nitride with the highest atomic radius, magnesium cation next, and the aluminium cation least atomic radius. So the right answer, students, is option A with hydride having maximum radius, and the next one is the hydrogen atom and least radius in hydrogen cation. Moving to the next question, 19. Which of the following ions will cause hardness in water? And the options are calcium ion, sodium cation, chloride ion and potassium cation. Students, the presence of calcium, magnesium salts in the form of hydrogen carbonate or chloride or sulfate in water makes the water as hard water. Example is the borewell water. So it is having either calcium hydrogen carbonate or else magnesium hydrogen carbonate, or calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate or magnesium sulfate. So all these 6 salts makes the water as hard. So students, in this case calcium is the cation which is responsible. So option A is the right answer. Moving to the next question, 20. The elements in which electrons are progressively filled in the 4f orbital are called as option A lanthanoids, option B halogens, option C actinoids and option D transition elements. Students, in lanthanides, electrons are progressively filled in 4f orbitals, and the general electronic configuration of lanthanoid series is xenon 4f 1 to 14, 5d 0 to 1 and 6s2. So the right answer is option A lanthanoids. Question number 21st. The first ionization enthalpy of the following elements are in the order option A phosphor, silicon, carbon, nitrogen, option B silicon, phosphor, carbon, nitrogen, option C carbon, nitrogen, silicon, phosphor and option D phosphor, silicon, nitrogen and carbon. Students, in this case, as we move across the period, atomic size decreases, whereas ionization enthalpy value increases. With this, the correct order, that is increasing order of ionization enthalpy with the elements carbon, nitrogen, silicon and phosphor can be written as silicon with the least ionization enthalpy value, whereas phosphor relatively higher ionization enthalpy. And next is the carbon, whereas the highest value of first ionization enthalpy is in case of nitrogen. So students, option B is the right answer. Moving to the 22nd question. The reduction in atomic size with increase in atomic number is a characteristic of element of option A, D block, option B, F block elements, option C, radioactive series, and option D, high atomic masses. Students, in F block with increasing atomic number, the atomic radii progressively decreases, and this is because of lanthanide contraction. So option B is the right answer. Next question, 23rd. Which of the following ions has the highest value of ionic radius? And the options are option A, oxide anion, option B, boron cation, option C, lithium cation, and option D, fluoride anion. Students, oxide anion has got the highest value for ionic radius, and the reason for this is its proton is to electron ratio. Number of protons in oxide anion is 8, whereas electrons are in total 8 plus 2 equal to 10. So students, P is to E ratio of oxide anion is the least value, and also the decreasing order of atomic radii is oxide anion with the highest ionic radii, and the next one is the fluoride anion, and next to it is the lithium cation, and the least ionic radius is in boron cation. Let us proceed for the next question. Most acidic oxide among the following is? Options are option A, Cl2O5, option B, Cl2O, option C, Cl2O3, and option D, Cl2O7. Students, out of the 4 options given, Cl2O7 is the most acidic, as chlorine is the highest oxidation state of +7, and oxygen content is also the highest in Cl2O7. Chlorine atomic number is 17. Electronic configuration can be written as 287. So the outermost shell containing 7 electrons can be removed. As a result, the highest oxidation state for chlorine atom which can attain +7 state. And the second reason, oxygen content within the formulae Cl2O7 is the highest. So with this, the right option is option D, Cl2O7 with most acidic oxide among all the rest. Moving to the next question, the atomic radii in case of inert gases is option A, ionic radii, option B, covalent radii, option C, van der Waals radii, and option D, none of this. Students, in case of atomic radii of inert gases, noble gases do not combine to form the molecules because they are having completely filled valence shell. Therefore, they have only the van der Waals radii. With this, the right answer is option C, van der Waals radii. Thank you students.